Do you know that some people are not happy because your relationship is toxic? They are unhappy because your relationship is healthy. They mirror your relationship to be what they had experienced in time past. And because they couldn't sustain their own relationship, they look forward to failing the failures in your relationship so that they would have that peace of mind. Some people are just like that. They find it very difficult to be happy over some other people's progress. There are this kind of people that their mindset are built on pure jealousy, pure envy, pure hatred. They they genuinely would be happy until the moment something good happens to another person. When you have this kind of people as friends, as acquaintance, then you should be careful because they don't want to see you grow. They are constantly looking for loopholes in your relationship. And when you're the kind that always tell people everything and give people every details of everything that happens in your relationship, you're likely to fall into their traps because they don't come holding play cards like enemies. They are the ones that ask genuine questions. They are the first people to walk up to you, give you that comfort and tell you, oh, I can tell your emotions are not in place. Can I come over and be with you? They are secretly, when they ask you questions that seem genuine and you open up to them, not because they really care, but because they actually want access to some private information that they would use against you in future. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your secret goes out in the open from someone you so trusted, someone you could have laid your life for, someone you could have sworn that this person can never betray? Why do betrayals seem so painful? Because it comes from people we so believe can never do anything to hurt us. And that is why it is most painful. People like these are the kinds of people that are constantly wanting to know what is happening in your relationship. They come in the vice of gist. They'll tell you what's up, what's been happening. It's been a while. You've not even given me an update on. When people want to constantly have an update on what is going on between yourself and your partner, then you should be careful. Do you know that your peace irritates people who are constantly used to chaos? Your loyalty actually irritates people who are constantly disloyal and dishonest in their relationship. Your maturity upsets people that cannot handle things in their relationship. So they are constantly hoping whatever befell them in their relationship happens to you. So they are constantly asking you questions. They're looking out for loopholes, looking out for those arguments. And if you're in a position where everything that happens in your relationship gets to their file, then you should know that you are laying a foundation for people to destroy you. Your connection to your partner is something they so envy because this was what they failed to do in their relationship. But rather than heal from the pains and emotional trauma they went through in their relationship, they are content with seeing other people fail too. You know, mystery like companies, they don't want to be the only one that has experienced a very happy relationship and lost it. So they constantly tell you things to upset you. They constantly lay cards that would lead to the destruction of your relationship. That's when you see them constantly watching out for your conversation, constantly watching out for your argument, and constantly stalking your social media just to observe a crack. Once they find a crack on it, they notice that you're not happy. They turn a seemingly quiet misunderstanding, they blow it out of proportion. And they come in the guise of trying to advise you, trying to be there for you. Meanwhile, on the contrary, what they're actually trying to do is to ruin your relationship. Be careful about people that are always the first to offer a helping hand in relationship problems. Rather than advise you to go sort things out with you, they constantly want to take you away, keep you isolated, because they know that the longer you are away from your partner, the brother the rift gets. Think about this. You have an issue with your partner, and rather than them encouraging you, don't leave, stay when that partner comes, you iron things out. They create a room, they offer a place for you to come. And they keep telling you the longer you stay, the stronger you get, the better you be. They don't want you to be vulnerable to your partner. Vulnerability is also a plus because if a partner genuinely loves you and sees your vulnerability, they try to protect it, and you know they sort out whatever it is. But when you have a misunderstanding with your partner and you decide to give that partner space, a lot of things goes on between that silence. Is she doing well without me? Does it mean that this misunderstanding does not affect this person to the point that they decide to be away rather than for us to settle this rift? And friends like this, acquaintances like this, are people that use this opportunity to expand a seemingly small issue. They tell you not to put your eggs in one basket. They start asking you questions. Are you really sure this person loves you? When questions like this begin to arise, then you should know where to take a stand, because they are not out for your interest. They are rather there to see you become miserable like they have become. Also know that not every advisor is there to help you. Some are there out of their own jealousy to infiltrate and poison your mind. When an outside voice become louder than the voice of someone you love, then you should know that there is chaos. When you listen more to the advice of someone outside your relationship more than your partner, and rather than sort issues out with your partner, you rely on what they've advised you to antagonize your partner, then you should know your relationship is heading for doom. Because every relationship that is based on listening to third parties, they start telling you things that make you question some seemingly normal things that happen. On a norm, your partner talks, she does things, they do things, he does whatever it is. But you start really meaning to unanswered text, silent mood, and stuff. And these are things that actually existed from the onset. But because someone is fueling that hatred and fueling the discord between yourself and your partner, you begin to take note of every little thing. A love that survives outside world is a love that is genuine, a love that is protected by the bond you share with your partner, a love that decides to resolve issues within themselves rather than calling a third party, a love that is understanding, a love that is patient, a love that is enduring, a love that creates room for mistakes and correction. Do not put yourself in a position where someone would ruin what you built over time. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is patient. Love is happiness. Love is mistakes and correction. Love is growth. Protect what you built over time so that you can live happily. If this message resonates with you or it hits you, it means it was meant for you. So give me a like and also give me a follow so my messages will pop up on your screen. Do have a wonderful day. Peace.